Hello and welcome again to First Light. My name is Renaya, and this is another episode of Primal Emanation. And today we're going to talk about the choice of friends that we have. Should we be choosy with friends? And to find out the answer to that in this quick episode, we're going to look at one of the Apocrypha books, specifically Sirach, chapter 9. And we're going to look at a couple of the verses within chapter 9. Starting at verse 10, and I'll probably do it real quick. I probably will go to verse 13. So verse 10 through 13. I'm just going to read it all first. Do not abandon old friends, for new ones cannot equal them. A new friend is like new wine. When it has aged, you can drink it with pleasure. Do not envy the success of sinners, for you do not know what their end will be like. Do not delight in what pleases the ungodly. Remember, they will not be held guiltless all their lives. Keep far from those who have power to kill, and you will not be haunted by the fear of death. So let's go over this real quick. So first it tells us, do not abandon old friends. So those we've known, it can be easy to find people who seem like they have success or where you want to be. But when you enter those grounds, you're going into uncertain territory. And that's not to say if friends were ungodly in the past or were not about being righteous, that those people should not be abandoned. But those, what we're really considering friends, not Facebook friends, like we define in this age what friendship is. You got a thumbs up and that's your friend. But someone who has really stuck close to you, who has similar experiences with you, who you confide in, who you're open with, acknowledge. And we should have at least one, perhaps two if we're lucky, people who are truly genuine to us. So it's telling us not to abandon those people. And how do I know this? Because it's talking about a new friend being new wine. So if you think about the process of fermentation, older wine is fermented and it's much stronger, symbolic of the bond that an older friend would have versus someone who's new, who's still learning you. And there's the warning: when that new wine has aged, then you can truly take pleasure in that friendship. Otherwise, before that, it's untested. So going forward, do not envy the success of sinners, for you do not know what their end will be like. So it ties hand in hand with verse 10, verse 11 does. So we can go toward people who seem like they have it all together and abandon those people who may be impoverished or don't seem like, okay, they're where we want to be in the future. Because I know that's the saying, surround yourself with the people who you want to be like. But as the adage goes, appearances can be deceiving. It can seem greener on the other side until you're actually walking down that pathway and you don't know what type of corruption, what kind of compromises they had to make in order to get to the place that they're at. They could be outright disobeying the Most High, and all you're seeing is what's at the end, or midpoint, I could say, because you don't know what lies at the very end of their life. But when you're looking at things just externally and not looking at what is going on internally, someone who's built that bond with you, then it's a treacherous pathway. Going on, verse 12, do not delight in what pleases the ungodly. Remember that they will not be held guiltless all their lives. So as we're living, people seem like they're getting away with bloody murder sometimes. People extorting, cheating others, and people being peer pressured into a compromising situation, and just living however they want. Whether it's having as many women, eating whatever they want, and it seems like it's all good and well, but people are not considering the end, that we all must go to the grave. And we have a clear warning in this Apocrypha book, which is scripture, and we can go into that at a different time. The wisdom that's found in Sirach is warning us: do not delight. Like in the end, it's bitterness. It leaves you empty. There's no substance to the life. It's all superficial. In the end, they will be guilty for the crimes they committed. maybe not before men, and their lower standard of morality. Before the Most High, they will be found guilty. Going on to verse 13. Keep far away from those who have power to kill, and you will not be hunted by the fear of death. Again, tying in to friends. So what this reminds me of immediately is someone who may want to join a gang. And you have gangs of all types, okay? Well, it's warning us right here, okay? If you have a friend that's close to you, don't give that person up for some sense of adventure with people who have no qualm at killing you if they feel any kind of way toward you or you're not falling in line. You will not be haunted with that thought at all, like hanging over your head. So right now, I think I'll leave it at that. That is the wisdom of Sirach, chapter 9, verses 10 through 13. So, as always, thank you for listening, and give us a thumbs up if you found this informative. This is Renai, signing out. Shalom.